Vern, are you going to take care of highway for Chris since he's not here?
Yep. Emergency purchase none. Item A is 20 rolls of 140 multi-paper budgeted item, amount $6,255. Vendor is Keystone Building Supply, code is DB 5110.45.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Item B is 10 rolls of 500 multi-paper budgeted item, amount $3,300. Keystone Building Supply, code DB 5110.45. Amount left in code is $25,445.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Item C is various risers and frames and grates budgeted item, amount of $5,000 for Syracuse Casting, code DB 511049. Amount left is $3,309.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Item D, and this is the one we're going to spend some time on. Our Badger broke it. So we have to go out and rent a grade all for doing drainage. 3 months rental is $25,000.
Does he think it's going to be 3 months before?
They've got to make the parts full. So,
We have a solution to the problem, Cheryl.
so I did some looking,
Yeah.
and I went through some prices with Vantage equipment, which they are running the grade off from now. And what we have spent, when we bought the Badger, which is a 92 piece of, or 02 piece of equipment, we had a lawsuit against Tracy that we didn't win on warranties on that grade, or that Badger, which was approximately $9,268. We got $25,000 we're looking at rent now for one. In 1907, we rented a grade all, again, the same thing, 2 months, $15,000. 06, we rented one for 2 months, it was $13,000. In 05, we rented one for 1 month and it was $6,000. I talked to them down there, the machine they've got rented right now is a 206. It has 893 hours in it.
Basically, what you're telling me is the machine we do own is a lemon.
Well, going through
It's
this,
about time we get rid of it.
and what we spent on it, I got a price on the 06 grade all, which has got the 892 hours on it, for, it was $209,000. Which, that's about $90,000 less than buying a new one. But every time we gotta go out and do drainage work in the spring, that Badger breaks. So it's nickel-dimed us $70,000 or $80,000. My feelings are that if we bought this 06, which was last us, we probably paid probably $65,000 already into it for rental, and that we could. But we're going to have to come up with a way of budgeting the money. I asked them to give us a price on a 5-year lease purchase. And I think probably we would get credit for the $25,000 that we're paying down now, which would bring the lease finance down to $185,048. The payments on a 5-year lease plan would be $40,019.47. The rate would be at 3.9%. I think that we would be money ahead, taking and getting the Badger back, cleaning it up. I got a thing from an auctioneer service that does county, town, so on, auctioning of equipment. And I think the thing to do is take the Badger and auction it off and get what we can get out of it and step up and buy this 06. I can't see spending another $90,000 to go on up and buy an 08. So this is what we gotta look at, and this is the problem we got.
The unfortunate part is we don't have money in the budget to purchase an excavator this year, so.
He's got 40,000 in this code right here, 45,000 in this code.
That's not enough.
I know, but that's the price of the lease.
Well, I think that we can sit down and look at this, and I think probably we can take monies out of the drainage committee, because we have quite an amount in that every year. And I think probably we could take and cover buying this with that over a 5-year lease period.
No, I don't wanna do that, to tell you the truth, because drainage is a huge problem for people, and when there's not money in there to help them, you know, do things that keeps their property safe, I think it's more reasonable to take it, you know, he's got the code here, equipment code, he's got the $40,000 for this year's payment, you can budget the lease for the next, what, Gene?
Well, I just want to say,
I see over there.
can't take it, well, I haven't seen any of this,
40,000
no one
because
has
you got-
shown me any of this, so I don't have any background on any of this to really make a suggestion, but when you're talking about drainage, I don't believe we can take the funds out of the drainage, it's specifically taxed to use for drainage projects, not to buy equipment, is my understanding.
If
So
we're
it would
one-
have to be highway that purchases the equipment, because I'm sure they probably use it for other things as well besides just doing
Well,
drainage projects.
What we gotta vote on tonight is the $25,000 for the rent.
That's
Right,
correct.
And then we've gotta sit down and
should-
decide
Yes.
what we're gonna do for the
Going
other
forward.
portion of
Right,
this.
right.
Or wait till Chris comes back into town, sit down with Gene, and see if there's a solution to this problem, and see if we can work through it. But as you mentioned, we have to rent this Badger for 3 months for $25,000, the problem is right now.
They say 3,500.
It's the time of year they use it. Motion to approve. Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yeah.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Corral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.